no tambura muzino regions ibiri Rwenzori hamwe na Natoro otugambireho the major four. Then wa promising abantu abali kwa heru wabagambira bureizi ha radio na handi noija kusobora kuba no bagambira the 3 years sigirei. So abantu kwa heru president bali bakurize and they expect kubagambira.
Kale ko Mugabe nabarukuriza nywena mbeni mbaza mbeni kwesi kigamba amatafari tafari okubanza obusinge ya kabiri enkurakurana omurujungu development tafari ya kasatu obuguda agana matafari age enarema erukuteka hanju ya Uganda okutaho ba either no okutaho byombi okwabura no kukonyera. We do both. We analyze and distill solutions, and then we back them up. We act.
Okay.
Obusinge tafarimu enkurakurana with the two sides, economic infrastructure and social infrastructure. Emisingi ibientahya n'emisingi byenyikara y'abantu. Tafari ya kasatu obuguda. Ati nzire ni yuka okuremara abajungu kubaresere hano. Abo kanyoni mpunirira kurora abantu ikintu cyo buguda batakukimanya batakukifaho. Nimpunirira abo kubitwe umbuhangwa obuguda nicyo nambemo. But kunyongera kukitekerezaho narora abajungu nubaresire abantu okubura.
Okay.
Kino kigambo kinabaretere cyo emyoga umwoga ikigambo cyo ngakihana kiteko mu rurimi rwanyu rwa genzi na teke mu cyo bujaja. Ikigambo icyo nicyo kigambo cyera cya hano cya buri muntu wena akaba ino mwoga kandi emyoga ejo ekabiri skills kandi yone keri ha science kirubinje keri ya science skills nyomoga gwange no kulima no kuriza n'ubumuga gwange ubwo buhangwa usanga abandi haronka nkenganda abasohi nkora hariya ababunyaruguru rubirizi abanyaruguru n'ubasohi usanga hariho amaka families is kubaija carpentry woodwork, let's say woodwork. Usanga hariho amaka agar ukubumba clay family n'ugumurimo gwabo. They don't do anything else. They do that, then abantu bandi babaretera byokurya bakito okucuruka to exchange barter trade. Abahesi abatanaji you Gen Z, you don't even know some of the words. Abatanaji means the arrow and bow makers. Nko kutanaga. To make bows and arrows. Then you would have Abahesi, the blacksmith. Then you would have Abakomaji, the ones who are making back cloth. Yes, so there were buli omu akaine omwogo gwariho. Hati okusanga abantu bengi bali nibagonza mu administration, ekyo kyabajungu ekyo. Bagonza kuba mu administration. Because administration is to coordinate production. What is administration for? If it is not to coordinate production, what is it for? What are you administering? But you can see here, yes, there were administrators, but they were few. They were much fewer. The majority of the people were in skills. Now, it has been changed. Majority of the people are non-productive. The ones in skills are less.
Okay.
This is very, very dangerous. I have now really known where the problem is. So, if you're good and ndi tafari tuliongereho, I explained this in the, I don't want to repeat it here, because I've been explaining it. Bit of Buguda, buri mu Abaganda bene kigambo kirungi kibakweta akabondo. Akabondo meaning sector. Beno obuguda buri mu obubondo buna. Akabondo kamu okulisa n'okulima n'okusoha. Okukora sente kandi okulimu ekibaro. This is sector 1. Akabondo ka kabiri ebyemikono n'ebyamakorero. Ngo kabondo ka kabiri. Akobuguda. Kabondo ka kasatu services obuhereza. Tourism, amahoteli, ebyengenda, transport, music, singing, magicians, abarukuroga n'abari abamakanisa n'amakelezia, those give spiritual service. This is service provision. Obuhereza. Abemizano, sports. So you can make wealth in those also. So what okore byobuguda. Akabondo ka kana, it is also nako karimu obuhereza betu nkasaramu ukatongoza, to be separate. ICT.
Okay.
ICT. Icyo kuroraho umuntu nasobora kuba ari accountant hano nabare ebitabo aba Canada nibo muhereze ebitabo na babirabiha internet nabibara nabagarura nibamusasura. It is called BPO, business processes outsourcing. Ate ndi tafari ya kasatu nyoni nitekawa mani muno abako nugwo mutima gwenso kurakurana. Biriye bindi they are stagnant. Kurkuba in infrastructure but no wealth creation. What will the road transport? This is where the crisis is in Africa. Haro omukazi omborekera a TV nyoni n'omuntu wa nyoreka film zabusa tindukusasuza nyowe tinkumanya kukora business ntandikye kusasuza
nango
mumpera amagezi ate ndasasuza bamona nkibari abamurozere kyegegwa nimbasasuza abo mbarugwe habo nyowe zange nezabusa hata hariho omukazi bamweta tumusiima Rubirizi mbe nimureka rutimbi rwange akahabwa akesha yagamba tati nyine emyaka 64 biti nkageraga kintu ngira hakayange. This is terrible. I think about Ruma Mongas, Mugama Muria Mahuri, Musaka Mahuri, with Musaki Busu. Rumors. Ati mugende museruze. Abantu abankatumusiime ni banga muruka. Abantu abatakatunga kintu cyona. This is terrible. Myaka nkagane n'umuntu ari kuruga munsi. Takatunga kintu cyona. She has never owned anything. Azera abana aina bayikuru. So that whole family is now, how would they contribute to the country? So that means baro yoko tubene itafari bakuteka ahadi Uganda kandi nibetaga obuhereza nibetaga embazi nibetaga security. What sort of country is that when you have got so many people not creating wealth? Haro ikizubaho. So edindi tafari ya kasatu lyakana emirimu okugamba ngo emirimu ya energa mu government is part of the of colonialism actually. Abokuba abajungu batakazire, yes, nimanyo nyondo muntu wa hanu waira nimusita wa hanu. I think really this is what happened to me. I'm indigenous here. Bantu bona beja bansanga hano. Abatembuzi bakeja bansanga hano. Abatembuzi nimbamanya. Mukawurumbi afayo. Abachwezi beja bansanga hano. Bana bejo hano aba babito no bejo hano. Ababito na bana ba Buganda na bahinda bangu abo no bejo just yesterday. Nyondo muntu wa hano. So I think this is the advantage really I had, because I was never impressed by Wajungu and Bagamba. That's how I came to eventually take a position. Ati emirimu ekeri myoga niyo mirimu. Burumu tari no mwoga go. Akaro abantu batoito baikaraga omurubiri. Batoito small. Banyankono beta abagaragwa, you know, pages abakora umurubiri like servants. Abazana, the girls, then the boys were called abagaragwa in Runyankore. Few. Army was for everybody. Army, all people would be mobilized to fight. Yes, some of the kingdoms had developed standing armies, regiments. They had regiments, but still, the majority of the people were in the myoga. So now this idea, it's colonial. Awaka wajunko bezile baita akatereka ebyemyoga yitu ijuka ebyokozesa byona tukaba tubikora esahani amacumu entebe aho kwikara ibyo kujwara embugu hata bajungu ko bezire barete byabo ikikumanyisa ngo akatareka ebyabantu bitu byafa. So all the myoga died. No aho kutandika hatu ukoro bwa karani mu government y'abajungu niho cyatandikire obwami without production, without the skills zifire. So hati yena nebagambire ati emirimu, yes government ene emirimu konke emirimu mingi erimu nergo mbuguda bw'abantu. Obuguda bwa nyowe nk'omuntu nibuzare emirimu, obuguda bwange nk'omuntu, obuguda bwange nka family, obuguda bwange nka company. So eri ni tafari ya kana. Ya katano, service delivery, obuhereza burumu mbire bimbe nimbaza it is implied but should be made clear. Obuhereza icyo kubanza security. Obuhereza government to provide security against war. Buhereza obu hanyuma obuhereza bwa okuranisa okenda mateka, crime, fighting crime. That is service delivery. Then education, health, democracy. Even democracy is a right, but also like it's a right of the people, but it is also like a political service to the population.
Okay.
So aho naho NRM ekozora umurimo gwayo all fronts, entertainment, all those are service deliveries. Communication, amasimu, yes it is infrastructure, but providing a service to the population. So ediyo ndi tafari ya katano. So you can see the service is improving. Like for instance, if you take transport, it was communication, amasimu. 86 amasimu gakagari nka emitwaro 20,000 phones. Hati ni milioni oba 20 oba zingasi tinkumanya simu nyingi muno. Aho nosanga obuhereza bwa empuruziganya buyonge burungi hati ebyobomezi mbere ningamba kyegego obutabatungire district yabo. They were like 100,000 ati bante mtwaro 5 akara mkamtaswera abana bakabajanka bakabafu. That's why the population was not increasing. Kasese is now 800,000. Utawaheri district there were 190,000. Very few. Hatu bantu bengi. Kirigire nkaha omuhereza bwa health. Obuhereza health delivery service. Lukira muno icyo bakweta abagana bakiyeta ngo no kugema abanyakuri bakiyeta kutsirika tingimo ko kiyeta mu rutoro
kugemesa abana mzee
ukugemesa okay fine ukugema hatu nukoze muri mu mukoto muno. So all that is service delivery. So nabwo icyo umuntu kwa kuba na pima NRM ekozire kirkwingana ki service delivery okufyaho ubuhereza abantu in health, in security, in what judicial justice aho hakirimo akantu aho abantu basakusaraha max aho numenya basomesa hereza buri namba gereza max 10 korokora kurungi akwikumi ari 10 mwenda munana hata aho mujye mbene mugaba max justice elieta akora improngo hariyo busume mu makoti aho turehe 5 turehe zinga ari 10 max mujye mukebere nambejo ya nankao justice sawa. So eli ndi tafari ya katano service delivery obuhereza kubushya abantu ubwa government obuhereza ubwa government aro obuhereza buri ubwa kamasho nyina hotel yange but the government angle ati tafari ya mukaga aho inyo abana bato abagenzi no mwino okusimuka abo kuba ngwani ndora bimukwana mbaza birumu akabi abo kati bikushika hakizubucya future of Africa buri bindi mpira music bije dance paka chini ninyo nikara mukasenge kanye nindora abantu aba how will they guarantee their future hati akatare nyobuna benyine myaka nke yanyu myaka 2 ibi byone nyonkambere mu byone ku Rwanda Africa ukubinga abajungu kuruga Mozambique kubinga abajungu kuruga South Africa kubinga abajungu iki nibitaiturumu youth when the liberation process very niso to arwini entaro ezo kubinga abajungu mu Africa hati inyo tumwine kurwana betu mwino kukora ebirukwija to save you otherwise you will disappear. I'm afraid hati ekigambo kya katare tutarasimura abatoro tukasimura abakonjo tukasimura abanya-Uganda bona mukore bino akatare ka Uganda nikamara akatare ka Uganda karabe nikamara aboncho mu China wina abantu akahumbikamo ne milioni 5 abonchi umchene na serura akatare we aina abantu akahumbikamo na milioni 500 umunsi within betariyo na serura akatare numurora abachene numurora hano baserura akatare hati nywe abanya-Uganda bagenzi milioni 5 milioni 4 na zinga yao inyo mchurere akatare tumukabazaho muri dance paka chini abantu bano. Yes, I can dance. If you want me to show you to dance, I can show you how to dance. Walls, I can swing you like this. Beitu, I fast. Imaze ninkora ebikumbezaho munsi, how to survive. Maze ni guaranteeing security. I'm sure I'm secure. Ebyokurya nyinabyo. Ebyo economy ndikurungi hata ngendo omukuzana omukusemerero. Beto kusemerero without security, without survival, how will you kusemerero? So itafari ito kutoizesto mu government auka tukantumanya ikigambo cya Katare este sobora kubaho tene Katare kakoto. It was part of our 10-point program, point number 9, Akatare. So kutagira mu government twatanga gukoragana na Mzee Moi, Mzee Mwinyi, Ogarao East African Community. Abuke ekabe senyukiri omukasumi ka Amin. Hati nabo bikiriza twajigarraho Uganda, Kenya na Tanzania. Hati nsezini zikagaitaho Rwanda, Burundi, Congo, South Sudan, Somalia. Hati insi munana hati ziri mu East African Community. So we are saying eri ni tafari kan hati mugende murore nka sukari ntukora sukari nke mtwaro nkaga tons aho mu Uganda ntukozese mtwara 3 gonka. Ero sukari eri kusagaho yakugire nka ntujiguza mu East Africa. Amata production hati turi billion is 5 na milioni 3. Inyo abanyarwanda tumukunywa amata garukumara na billion ya amata tumukujinywa. So to the surplus ya 4 billion liters of milk. Cement na integreza ntukora nka billion mkaga tons, mkaga 6.4. Hati mu Uganda ntukozesa 2.4 million. Twine surplus ya million ina. Kakuba stararengere hara kuserura Katare ebi byona byakugire nka. But we have also negotiated with the whole of Africa for the African Continental Trade Area, CFTA, Continental Free Trade Area. BTB, Christopher Columbus, in 1492. By that time, our kingdoms were here. If you go to Mbarara, there's a hotel wajete Igongo.
Igongo Kacho.
James Musime akataho something there on the hill. Okujuka eclipse, Owirakaviri eclipse of 1520, I think, or 1519. When the Banyoro, you pharaohs, You have Abanyoro, you know, this story is yesterday. The one of Kawoyo, 1830. That's Beijo, Abatoro. Banyoro.
Banyoro Batoro.
Okay. Ito abana bere ntumanya Abanyoro. Kawoyo was the son of Chebambe Nyamutukura. Ya Yedima. 1830. Ijo. But in 1520, when that eclipse happened, at mile 9 from Barara on the Masaka Road, Abanyoro inywe mukana muruga Rwanda kunyagente inywe Abanyoro mukana muruga Rwanda kunyagente bito babona numutaburensi government yabachweze rigireho government yabachweze kyarugireho habo kubobo 1520, I think it was Olimi Ruitamahanga, Olimi 1 or something, Ruitamahanga. Nwe ave nagenda Rwanda kunyagenti. Akanyagenti nyingi kuya kyaho biharwe eclipse yija Abanyoro bayiruka bona ente bazirekaho Abanyankole bazitwara bazeta empenda ya mnyonyi empenda something a bonus, a bounty, free cows which you got from the Banyoro who had run away from because they were frightened by the eclipse. So you can imagine when the United States, which you are worshipping now, was formed, we already had a very strong kingdoms here. Hati, Turhanu, America is now so powerful. Awuka tutina abantu abakutekereza. Turiyaho tuena those kings abutwabetwina abakaba tene kibakukora. Nahati. So I don't want to be part of that group. Nicho mkurora nibihandika byona. Kunugenda mwiguru yosarinka rangarinka guza tokora kintu byona bihandikira hano. So America what we are worshipping now, aman gayon garugo bari aba baysenkuru babu bakarora hara bagaita ezo colonies za Bungereza 13 kubanza bongera hati bine 50 of them states basobora kutungira wealth creators babo akatare nkonyina akatare then I produce more and more and more. So nimbasabe nyo abana abasigazi nempangare akatare kigambo cha akatare. Without akatare there is no way you can succeed. Business zone ni zingama. Ate ndi tafari ya msanje tuteireho. We are pushing all the time. Tafari ya msanju nari no kwerarikirira. Abokuba hati aba America bakagenda akwezi. Aba Russia nabo bariyo akwezi. Aba China nabo bari akwezi. Aba Hindi babasangireyo hati. Ito Africa turhanu kabarore tutukufayo bali abajungu barukurira nibatorora bati batorora nkabine
ebinyansi
ebikoko ebikuriya sukari ebimunyu urabita bata mu rutoro ebinyasande ngebinyasande turi ha sukari turi ori nubatorora itu tukubarora. How can this be? Okasanga genzi, you are not seeing that danger? Umuntu arakwezi urahanu nakurora tokumurora turukufayo uri habindi uri hakuzina mpaka chini. This is a disaster. Very dangerous. Because when I was your age, I was worried. That's why I was in Mozambique. I was what? That's why we did what we did. I was worried about the future. Why don't we have this? Why don't we have that? Why don't we have that? Why don't we have that? So hati itwe nabagurusa abutwatankira nabo Nyerere Nkuruma tukawa tugamba okusobora kwerwanaho ezenso kuziri tuzikwemarira sanga Uganda hano abako bali abajungu nkaba America bagamba nibagonza kuba superior in land forces amahaga agahansi nibagonza kuba abamani kushinga abantu abandi bona mahaga umwanya agenyonyi nibagonza kuba abamani kushinga abandi bona mahaga munyanja neve nibagonza kuba abantu bamani mahaga mu space akwezi hati itoba Uganda turhanu nenyanja tukushikayo abukensalo ziri anyanja tukushikayo Kenya ni eliyo Tanzania ni eliyo izo turhanu umukibira hano bari abalhe nenyanja tubacoordinatinga naitwe injanja yona abajungu n'ubarumbonga the oceans turhanu dance mpaka chini inyanja yona tukumenya video tukumenya biri mu nyanja tukumenya biri yakwezi abandi bari barora we the Pan-Africans we see big danger here. Hataho nuto tugambire saa economic integration kali akatari akahamu nkakana kutwa okhimbura mu torukirimu okhimbura to resurrect kuhumbura but you have it. At East African Community twahumbuire iyo netukonyera habigambo bya katari economy beta kigambo cha security tekushikayo kurungi ibintu kugambaho capacity kugenda mu nyanja tukarora abandi abari inyunu mukora cyo mu nyanja kandi nyanja y'iju resources enchu zone ziriyo ko titu tukuzumanya turi hano umuhurira abantu bangene barwana n'abasirikare anyanja hano fishing unit bageta bata kamahe there is an army unit which is chasing fishermen on the lake. FPU or something. Turhanu to Rwanda hanchuza hanu. The whole ocean you can imagine. Ocean from Mombasa up to Indonesia, Indian Ocean. Tukumanye ebiriyo. Enchu zona bazitwara. Ezo zona. Itu turana the Katwe, what? It's really sad. I feel very sorry for Africa. For Africa. The way you think like this. So, that's why we are saying no. Strategic security. Africa, okubaho, to survive as a nkomuntu orukwerema. Tuino okugaita economically bili bya katari bya East African community hamwe no kugaita politically by ntukora East African Federation, because kwa in the Federation in East Africa, then we have one army and one plan, one defense plan. Then we are able to reach now the ocean with the others, then we plan for the ocean, and we shall have a bigger capacity, because at Yokaguza, Bungereza nsi ekurakurayini bete hamwezi bakagireyo barahanu netu hano abangereza nabo turi hano nabo abafaransa nabo turi nabo hano abajyamani bona turi nabo hano akwezi hari abakoto bonka nubo bariyo USA, Russia, China, India, which is a young country, but it's big. It's coming up. They are there now. So, in your point, I'm saying, we have not concluded it. We are always talking with other Africans, East African Federation, ukugeta abantu baitu abakweta abanyamahanga abantu baitu norora bana ababunya. These are abatoro, these people in Bunya. These are abatoro, banyoro. Abo balioko Congo, abakonjo baitu balioko yoto yona abakonjo bona North Kivu na abakonjo bonka. Abaruru baitu bano bananka ba mahagi abakako ba Idi Amin bagenda kushika kuri munda Congo. So you, the young people, when I was your age, you were fighting for the integration of Africa, liberation and integration. I think mumukoraki sinkubimanya mumukoraki ibara lyawo mustima goto
Kobgabe Diana.
Oh, Kobgabe, imuni mkoraki. What are your targets?
Kulima no kulisa mzee.
Okulisa. Okay, kale. Mwabale muno. Wakirao. Betu ito tukara byo okulisa no kulima byo tukara betu ntorora kandi to guarantee our future. So agongo matafari musanju agari mu bakwita kunihiza kunihiza
to promise.
Oh. Manifesto, how do you translate manifesto?
Engenderwaho.
Yeah, okay. Mungenderwaho ya NRM amatafari musanju.
Okay, webale muno excellency akiki nimanya abantu ahero ko bali bakurize kurungi. Baitati your excellency obariyo no tambura muzini region ibiri to Rwenzori.
Impoko yawo ko bugabe
Empako yange amoti akiki.
Amoti. Kala amoti.
So, Your Excellency, ninora amatafali ga musanzu galiyo nigoleka abanya-Uganda kubaiha mbonaku kandi kubateeka haidara liguru. Baitati, akiki we notambura mzini region zibitu Toro Rwenzori sub-region. Araha abantu abahans, they are complaining about nibagamba they are not satisfied about PDM. Nibagamba ngu akasente ako abandi bakatunga nibatunga bichweka. Nabandi nibagamba babasoremu nibahereza abakumanya abantu babo. So Your Excellency, eksanze kurkwid non hizoto muntu wa hansi waliyokwa akuriza kaire kakana hal program ya PDM. Thank you so much.
Ekyo kitu kyangu abako nyowe nkamarero koro gwange umrumo gwange nkasero mbazi.
Okay.
Ogura konyero munako kandi norora abatota bakutunga sente abo nibakonyerwa. Kandi natunga umbazo go nagutunga sente nazitunga nazireta kunazireta abahansi abakuru bastahandi. That's very easy. Abokuba agency ter Congo, ter Sudan, Iran. So we are going to check. That's why I went through the PDM of Nindambura, in Davamu. Even now during the campaign, when I ask, I'm auditing that now. I'm auditing them. Who got this money? How much? So we shall go for them. They will regret those who are stealing the centers of Anako.
Hawakuba, wait, Your Excellency. Abantu bene bagamba like never reporting but no sanga feedback. It will take a long time but akabere kubagarukamo. National kigamba hoki.
But reporting to the corrupt people. But I'm not corrupt. I have my auditor. My auditor has now gone to some. Even when I was in Karugutu, people were complaining. And I'm going to audit. I was in Iganga. People complain. So, if we hang a few people, 5 or 6 or so, information, we just need to hang a few people. We don't have to hang everybody. We just get a few cases, investigate them. I was in Maracha, they were complaining. Maracha. Then I was in Entebbe, they were complaining. I'm investigating all those. They would fear because they were doing this, thinking that nobody will. I don't know. They are stupid because I don't know why they think that we shall not know. In Bantu, information will leak. It will stop. This is easy to stop. My biggest problem was to get the money. We have now the money. And to get the leaders to agree to the formula. That one has been done. So, but Navasuma, stealing what was given publicly, it is like the primaries we had here. Somebody to cheat primaries when people lined up during the day. Bakawawara, Bakawahandika, then somebody gives the wrong results. It's very easy to check. So even here, it will stop. It will stop.
Okay, thank you so much, Excellency.
Nchija kukoma, inywana abakumpuririza, nimbahamiza ngo kino ekyo kutema sente za banaku abo mururu bakamasho officer simanye nibahaba kubikora ebyo nikija kukoma habo kuba abakubikora nibija they will be punished. How do you say it in Runyoro? Nibija kufubirwa bija kufubirwa kandi sente nibazigarraho.
Okay, webale muna kiki I think nyineho aba batahi bange ninga bagenzi bange, my fellow colleagues, abinehe bikaguzo kyo muninga vile bakwenda gambaho neo excellency. So I'll hand over to Mr. Walsimbi. So asobole kuba na taking off. Thank you so much.
Webale Amoti. Your Excellency, we have 2 questions. I will start with Ram Chikama. Ram? 1 question, please. You go to the microphone and ask your question.
Mheshimiwa Rais, jina langu ni Kikama Ram. Natumika na taasisi la usambazaji la habari la UBC tawi la Kasese. Mheshimiwa Rais, wiki iliyopita nchi jirani ya Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo pamoja na nchi ya Rwanda zilisaini mkataba wa amani, na kuna juhudi mbalimbali ambazo umetekeleza kama njia moja ya kuleta amani kote mkoani katika Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki. Umepokeaje makubaliano hayo, na pia unaweza ukasababisha vipi maendeleo kwa lengo la muungano wa Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki? Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais.
The last question, the last part.
Nilikuwa nasema muungano au makubaliano ambayo yalisainiwa kati ya nchi mbili, Rwanda na DRC, inaweza ikasababisha vipi maendeleo katika nchi ya Uganda? Asante Mheshimiwa Rais.
You want me to answer in Swahili?
Yes.
Because we are asking for, whom are you asking for?
I'm asking for UBC, but also the other partners in the neighboring DRC.
Oh, the ones who understand who speak Swahili?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Asante sana.
Tunafurahia makubaliano kati ya Rwanda na Kongo. Nilipeleka makamu wa rais Arupa alikwenda huko, lakini kwenye speech yangu nilishangilia makubaliano, lakini niliwaambia wote kwamba hii ni sehemu kidogo ya shida ya Kongo, kwa sababu huu mkataba ni wakati wa M23, Rwanda na Kongo. M23 shughuli zao ziko South Kivu, Goma, South Kivu. Sehemu kubwa ya North Kivu iko na shida zingine. Ituri iko na shida zingine. Kule labda na sehemu zingine kuna shida zingine kama Uwere, wanaita Uwere. Kwa hiyo hii ni hatua nzuri, lakini lazima wafanye zaidi, na ikifaulu itakuwa kwa faida kubwa kwa Afrika Mashariki.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Rais.
Asante sana. Last question is from Jonan Tusingwiri.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. President. Amazina ganje nibanyita Jonan Tusingwire. Ninkora na TV West hamwe na New Vision nabwo cyanga cya Toro. Ikibazo canje nchikwata a district ya Ntoroko. Emyaka 5 ehingwire abantu especially kurwo mugombore ya Kanara bakaterwa mataba bwanyuma y'inyanja ya Mwitanzije kuboga. Iki kikabasindika omu campus. Bwanyuma yakireka cye Prime Minister kija yabarganisa ku government neza kubatunjera itaka ahi barabe bari konka kurgobwe okusyana hati abantu aba bakiri mu camp. So Mr. President nimbuza, what happened? Government yawe ine entekateka yone yinira abantu aba kandi yo nintekateka ki yebari
tinyina nditeri zona hano beto bakangambira obumbere ndi karugutu bakangambira iki cyo kubaza hata ngambira Prime Minister na agenda yakose nyencha au kanwar kumanya nuwe abera birumu ni ngoza agendeyo amari ikiziwecho au kanwe abera birumu. I didn't check before I came here. I could have checked, but I didn't know that that question would come up. Betu enkora yetu ngokutagizira babududa abamizirwe orusozi rukegera kabagwera tukabatungira itaka hiki ibiri buri family tuwabombekera mwenju. We settled them a small permanent house, and we gave them 10 million shillings. That package can be done for the people of Ntoroko. We have done it before, like the people of, there's a place called Kanyerieru in Mbarara there. These were these cattle keepers who were roaming all over central Uganda during the war. After the war, we settled them near Mbarara. Gave them an area where they are very comfortable now. So we can do it we shall do the same for, we have done it for Bududa, Mount Elgon victims. We shall do it we did a bit of it for the Basongora. You know, this is Basongora. Basongora, no one to Bakasangirwe. Aba ikichweka kitwafoire Queen Elizabeth insi yabo tukajifora park y'Abasongora hano mu Uganda na Congo ikichweka cya Congo nakino cy'Abasongora ni park, national park ya Congo nayo. Abasongora abo bengi bakaba Rukongo, Songora ikichoke cya Songora ikikoto kikakira Kongo. Aba bakama babintu batutabura hano. Abantu barete entaro mbantu baitu. Okuya abachwezo barugireho abakama bayizire batabura bakagani batutabura. Ababito, abahinda, abana ba Buganda batutabura muno. Bakani batutabura. Ati abanyankore umwaka ngarukumirunana atano aho bakarumba Abasongora babarumba bakabari omukikano bakita makara ima barugamba ngo mu informing abantu mujye mu giseruruze makareri nka magama ngo iri mundu ko Kongo bitu banyankwani babweto oburembu amakara obweme bwa makara hata abanyankore bakwatayo omwisiki muto bamutwara mbarara bamuswera ogwo mushinu yazero mukama bakweta ntare isomero rya ntare rimukura ntare 5 akazarwa kiboga musi bakanumuta kiboga abanyankore bakamunyaga makara so hata abasongora bakatuntuza uwo muno policies bajungu bajangu ikichoka chanyu ni park basi ikichoka cha basongora cha kuno na cha Kongo byone bya park hata nabo kutoizire twagezaho nkani ngoza ko batwara nkore bayanga ngo oko tutine mizi mchete mizi the roots emahama bagama ngoko tutine emahama kare nabatungira itaka mbuga prison yeta bata ibuga prison so we can settle people hata roho abantu uruganda rureta kaseso ko hari uruganda aba urutaro bakonje urutaro abanyabindi abo nabo bakatuntuzubwa nsero kunda basetoringa. So we shall settle those people who, but let Nabanya go there, she's the one with the details.
I think we are now winding up. Banyamakuru batahebanga, they could like to take a pic with you. T-Rex and name. Abanyamakuru batahebanga. Bemba kusaba kutera ekisani nayo mzee.
Nanyoni semero kutera ekisani n'abajukuru bano.
Nanye mzee nka moderate.
Kale.
Mbeni kusaba kutera ekisani nayo wenka.
Kale.
Mwebale muno.
Toi.
We are grateful, Your Excellency. Hello.
Come on.
Your Excellency, we are grateful that you have accepted to take a photo with the Banyamakuru, beginning with the moderator. Moderator, please go and take a photo. But we appreciate, Your Excellency, that you are a better media person because you have taught us, you have informed us, but you have also mentioned that for us we put attention more on entertainment. Next time we are going to make sure that we inform and educate and become better people, and give better information to our country. We thank you very much. I think that photo is almost over. Now